Hello students, I'm audible to you. Hello students, I'm audible to you. Good evening everyone. Good evening Gokul. Hi. Okay. So I think you people know what is the topic we are going to discuss today. Today we are going to discuss one interesting topic, neural and chemical control and coordination. In class 11th, last chapter it is very interesting chapter, and you all are going to be doctor. So for doctor, it is a very important chapter to understand human body, how human body used to communicate, how your brain used to communicate to other organs, how your body, brain mainly, it used to send command to other organs. Very interesting. Let's start. So I think, sir, are you from Bihar? No, but I'm from India. I'm from yes, exam. I think the exam it is scheduled tomorrow, and it will be my name. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. Myself Arun Kumar Misra, AKM sir, and now I'm going to explain you people the nervous system and endocrine system. In NCERT, these two chapters are mentioned as neural and chemical control. Two different chapters are there: neural control and coordination, chemical control and coordination. So can we start? Everyone, can we start? When offline classes it will start? Yes, soon. We are also waiting to meet you people. Okay. Let's start. So first of all, why we are studying these chapters, these topics here? Why these topics in front of you? Okay, stop commenting, comment section. Okay, concentrate on topic. So here the point is why we are studying this chapter, why we are discussing this chapter. Okay, in the beginning only I said, okay, if your body, principal organ, main organ, the brain, it want to communicate to other organ. Okay, so how it will communicate? It will communicate mainly with the help of nerve impulse and with the help of certain chemicals. Nerve impulse is similar to, I'm not saying same, I'm saying similar to electric current. What it is flowing in your wires and all your electrical equipments. Okay, same as your computer board, your mobile phone board. So that is similar to electric current, but not same. In electric current, electrons they flow. Here in neuron, ions they flow. There is a huge difference, but yes, it is similar. In case of, everyone please concentrate. Okay, in case of chemical control means hormones. Simple way how hormones they control body physiologies, body functions. So here we are going to discuss, okay, your main centers, main body areas, how they send command, how they control other organs, and it is called integration. Let's start the topic. Okay, if I'll say the nervous system and the endocrine system in your body. So nervous system, how it works, and endocrine system, how it works. Together it is called neuroendocrine system or integrated system. Neuroendocrine system, integrated system, it is very, you can say, complex coordinated system. And suppose you have the good knowledge, great knowledge about the nervous system and endocrine system, means you know human body well in a great manner. So let's start this again. So nervous system and endocrine system, how it works? Nervous system works through nerve impulse. Endocrine system works through hormone. This one we call neural control and coordination. This one we call hormonal control and coordination, or chemical control and coordination. Something is same, something in some points it is completely different, in some of the points it is same. If I'll say which one is on top, nervous system controls endocrine system or endocrine system controls nervous system? So now first question from my side, okay, your answer please. Yes, everyone. Okay, question is, nervous system controls endocrine system or endocrine system controls nervous system? Answer is nervous system. Nervous system controls endocrine system. Nervous system controls endocrine system. No one controls others. Okay, no. Okay, answer is yes. Nervous system controls. Nervous system is on top, and I'll prove also, I'll explain also how nervous system controls endocrine system. But one more thing, endocrine system sends feedback mechanism. Endocrine system never controls nervous system, but it sends feedback mechanism. What is feedback mechanism? Feedback mechanism is yes, everything is fine. Okay, all okay, not okay. This is called feedback mechanism. Okay, so here nervous system, it works through nerve. Impulse nerve and transports through, or it travels through synapse. Target organ, it works. What is target organ? Suppose my brain sending command to my finger, my fingers, and here fingers moving. So these fingers are moving due to nerve impulse from brain. So target organ is here muscles. Target organ is muscles. Suppose I'm talking about delicious food. Suppose chicken biryani. Okay, or those who are vegetarian, for you any delicious vegetarian food. Okay, and just after that food name, okay, saliva in your mouth. Okay, so your brain sending one command to your salivary gland, saliva released. So this is what neural control. Sometimes it is very fast, sometimes it is delayed, sometimes it takes time. So on target organ it works very fast. Here also endocrine system also, it works on target organ comparatively slow as compared to neurons. Hormones are comparatively, not slow, comparatively slow. Comparative means, I think you know. Then here immediate response. For example, when I'm thinking to move my fingers, at that same time fingers it's moving. Not that I'm thinking about I'm sending command today and fingers moving tomorrow. No, this topic is not for tomorrow's exam. Everyone, please stop comment box, stop commenting. Please focus on topic. You'll not understand if you're busy in comments and all these. Please, yes, I'll come to comment box also. First here. So immediate response in nervous system, and you'll get comparatively long-lived response in the hormones. Long-lived response means suppose hormone release now, so for half an hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours, for 4 hours, the response will be there. It is called long-lived response. Some of the hormones, they work for months, not days, not hours, for months. Yes, some of these steroid hormones, remember, you may have heard about the steroid word. Steroid means simply 5 hormones are there: estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. These words you may have heard. These hormones, they work very slowly and for long time period. Okay, so nerve impulse is short-lived and exact location, point to point action. If I'm sending signal to my finger, one finger, only one finger it is moving, not all fingers. For all fingers I'm sending different command. And here you see the widespread action means if growth hormone it is working, it is not working on only one finger. It is not only working on my nose, it is working on whole body equally. So hormones, they are having widespread action, but neurons, they are having point to point action. I think it is clear. Yes, come here. I think this part clear. What they do together, they do control, they do command, they do regulation of body functions, they do coordination. Coordination means working together. Chalo. So work together, called integrative system or neuroendocrine system. Very good. Here you need to summarize these two words. Integrative system we are going to study, and neuroendocrine system. In lower class, 8, 9, 10th, you have studied just brain, spinal cord, nervous system. Shortcut. Okay, hormones, 1 or 2 or 5, 10 hormones you may have studied. But here we are going to discuss same thing in detail. Chalo. So here, nervous system first I'll classify. Very interesting, very important. Nervous system. Generally we say just nervous system. Nervous system, it is classified into two areas, CNS and PNS. Full form I'll say central nervous system, peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. First point to note, it is on the basis of anatomy. It is on the basis of Anatomy. What do you mean by anatomy? Can anyone say? Yes, you know. Dragon. Dragon beta. Yes, you know what is CNS, PNS. Great. Just I want, what do you mean by anatomy? One word is here, anatomy. So can you explain what is anatomy? Anyone from your side fast? What do you mean by anatomy? Study of gross structure in body. Okay, so let's go to the anatomy. Ana word means vision. Ana, it comes from vision. Tommy, T-O-M-E. Tommy means to cut. Okay, tubectomy, vasectomy, anatomy. So here ana means vision, tommy means cut. So when you cut body and what is visible, that is anatomy. Plant anatomy, animal anatomy. So internal structure, mainly internal morphology. Internal, I'm saying, is called anatomy. Okay, back to this. So if you'll cut human body and what structures it will be visible. Okay, on the basis of that, one area it is brain and one area it is the spinal cord. Together it is called the CNS. This part is called CNS. I think, no doubt. Very good. Okay, PNS. PNS is on the basis of, please focus here to this area. On the basis of direction of impulse. On the basis of direction of impulse. Impulse, it is incoming or outgoing. On that basis. Incoming or outgoing. It is called the afferent and efferent, sensory or motor. PNS, peripheral nervous system. CNS done, brain and spinal cord. PNS now, peripheral nervous system. CNS, it is confined. PNS, it is widespread. PNS, it is having two areas, incoming, afferent, outgoing, efferent. Afferent is also called sensory. Sensory means you are sensing. Any pain I'm feeling, I'm sensing on my finger. Yes, one neuron connected from my finger to brain or spinal cord, and I'm sensing, I'm receiving. So organ to brain. Organ to brain. It is called the organ to CNS, brain. Maybe spinal cord, maybe brain. So it is afferent sensory. Afferent sensory. Go to efferent, jaane wala, outgoing. Afferent, aane wala, incoming. Okay, afferent sensory. Efferent, outgoing. CNS to organ. CNS to organ. Motor fibers. So maximum motor fibers are related to, connected to muscles. That's why I call motor. Motor here, not that electrical motor. Here in biology, motor means muscle. Motor means muscles. Remember this stuff. Okay, so next is motor fibers. They are from CNS to organ. Further, they are of two types. If it is voluntary, on the basis of voluntary, involuntary. If these are controlled by your conscious control, then it is called voluntary. If it is not controlled by your voluntary actions, it is called involuntary. Involuntary muscles. So involuntary impulses here, sorry. So involuntary control, ANS, autonomic nervous system. Autonomic nervous system. And if it is voluntary, somatic nervous system. Somatic nervous system, further I'm not classifying, jump to ANS, autonomic nervous system. Autonomic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system, sympathetic nervous system. Parasympathetic and sympathetic. I'll take time here and I'll explain this one, parasympathetic, sympathetic. If I'll ask one question, now you people are attending this lecture, you all are, yes, relaxed, yes, phone in front of you, laptop in front of you, okay, whatever gadget in front of you, you are in relaxed mode, yes, you are typing, whether you are listening or not, but yes, you are relaxed, okay, you are listening this topic or not, but yes, you are completely relaxed. When we are under normal mood, normal relaxed condition, parasympathetic nervous system is working in your body. Yes, everyone, if we are relaxed, parasympathetic nervous system. Suppose in that same room, your parents, they came, where you are sitting and you are attending this stuff. Okay, phone in front of you, but you are not attending, you are not listening to lecture, you are doing something else. Okay, and suppose you are a little bit feared about your parental things, actions. Okay, what it will happen to you? Soon you will be panic. And when we are panic due to any situations may be of various kind. So when we are panic, yes, SNS starts, sympathetic nervous system, and in Telugu what you call, okay, Sanubhuti. So Sanubhuti when required for your body. Suppose your father scolding to you and your mother came to, suppose your mother pampering you. So mother giving you what? Sanubhuti. Clear or not? So Sanubhuti when it starts, it is sympathetic. Sympathetic in Hindi, Sahanubhuti. In Telugu, Sanubhuti meaning same. When sympathy required, sympathetic nervous system. Very good. Yes, sympathy. Sympathy means the Sanubhuti. So sympathetic nervous system, I think clear. Everyone, sympathetic nervous system, when emergency situations are there. Emergency situation may be due to the emergency anything. Maybe your father scolding. Yes, you are in emergency situation. Suppose you just fallen from you just slipped, you just fallen from anywhere. Okay, for the 10-15 minutes you will be in stress. Okay, and that the time period is sympathetic nervous system active in your brain, in your body. And during sympathetic nervous system, anyhow your body will try to save you. Your body will try to okay, protect you. Yes, you are asking something. Tell me. Yes, Karthik Reddy, you're asking something. Okay, you people are busy in the chats. You people are talking to each other. Okay, good, great. Carry on. Yes, carry on. Nice. So this is what your one flow chart for one simple description of human nervous system. Any organism nervous system it works. It is classified in same way. Now nervous tissue. Nervous tissue means our nervous system, brain and spinal cord, and our neurons, nerves are made up of the neuron and neuroglial cells. Neuron, two areas are there. In neuron, two main areas are there. You see this one. If I'll say one single neuron, here. So this is one neuron. This area is cyton. This main area is, cell area is cyton. These outgrowths are called projections or neurites. These outgrowths are called projections or neurites. Wait, these outgrowths. These short outgrowths are called dendron. These long outgrowths are called, okay, not long outgrowths. It is only one, single. So long outgrowth is called axon. So single long outgrowth, it is axon. Many single small, sorry, outgrowths, these are called dendron. So dendron word means small tree. Dendron word means here small tree, and you can see here the branching of these small things. These are called dendron, dendrite. This is called axon. Impulse by this neuron, impulse, it is received by these dendrons, transmitted to cyton, and then to axon. Axon area may be covered with myelin sheath, green one. May not be covered, may be covered, then it is called myelinated. If not covered, it is called non-myelinated. If covered, it is called myelinated. If not covered, it is called non-myelinated. I'll come to this part also. Wait and come back to this. Again, so neuron having two areas, cyton area, cell area, and nerve processes. Nerve processes are of two types, dendron and axon. Dendron and axon. The cell area is cyton, also called cell body, also called soma, also called pericardion. So this is about neuron. Neurons are highly specialized cells. Highly specialized means they're not normal cells of body. Okay, they conduct impulse. Okay, and that is not performed by any other body cell. That's why they are highly specialized cells. They are specific in function. So this is about neuron. But neurons are not present only in your brain, only in your means neurons are not only present, not only a single neuron or a bunch of neurons or so many neurons only are present in your brain. Neurons are supported by other cells also called neuroglial cells. Neuroglial cells are supporting cells, nurse cells. Supporting cells, neuroglial. Neuro means neuron, glial means glue, sticky cells. These cells are attached to neuron, that's why I call neuroglial cells, or simply glial cells. Glial cells or neuroglial cells, remember, they are much more than neurons. If one neuron, so you'll get 50 neuroglial cells. In your brain, in your nervous system, 1:50, 1:60 ratio is there. Means neurons are less in number, neuroglial cells are more in number. Neuroglial cells can be of different types: astrocyte, oligodendrocyte, Schwann cell, ependymal cell, microglial cell. Detail of these cells will discuss. Neuroglial cells details will discuss in your upcoming classes, in offline classes. Here shortcut you can see they have photographs. Here you can see blood capillary. This is blood vessel. Here you can see blood capillaries over your brain surface. Okay. These are the neuroglial cells. Neuroglial cells, they never conduct impulse. Remember this. Neuroglial cells, they never conduct impulse. Astrocyte we are discussing. Astrocyte it is star shaped. That's why I call astrocyte. Okay, it forms BBB, blood-brain barrier. Okay, and leave this line, ectodermal in origin. It repairs nervous system when required. BBB, blood-brain barrier, will discuss in main class. Okay, go to here. Here blood capillaries are covered with astrocytes, blood-brain barrier it is called. Then you go to the Schwann cell. Schwann cell covers axon. If this is axon, suppose this penta, it is axon. So Schwann cells, they cover this axon area multiple times, and this multiple fold time is called myelin sheath. I think it is visible to you. Here you can see, everyone, this is axon, this is myelin sheath. Myelin sheath is several layers of fold around the axon called myelin sheath, mainly by Schwann cell and oligodendrocytes. Two cells are there. Two types of cells are there. Here you can see oligodendrocytes and Schwann cell. Schwann cell, it forms myelin sheath. Everyone, it forms myelin sheath in PNS. PNS means peripheral nervous system. In PNS means peripheral nervous system. Oligodendrocytes, they form myelin sheath in CNS. CNS means brain and spinal cord. In brain and spinal cord, oligodendrocytes, and PNS means your cranial nerve, your spinal nerve. Myelin sheath is formed by Schwann cell. Ependymal cells, third cell. This is oligodendrocyte. Here you can see ependymal cells. In your brain, one fluid is filled called cerebrospinal fluid, and this flow it is provided by the ependymal cells, ependymal epithelium. Here you can see ciliated epithelium. These ciliated epithelial cells are from ependymal epithelium. They provide flow to CSF, cerebrospinal fluid. This much only. Go to next. Okay, microglial cells. Microglial cells are nothing but the macrophages of brain. Macrophages, what they do? They eat dead cells, they eat pathogenic cells, they eat foreign cells. Okay, so yes, they help us, they destroy the foreign substances, they clean out body organs, body tissue area. So macrophages in brain is called microglial cell. This is done. Here neuron, you can see neuron, little bit detailed labeling I'll explain. This is cyton. Cyton area, this is nucleus. This neck of neuron is called axon hillock. I think visible to all of you. Axon hillock. Okay, then these branches are called dendron or dendrite. Dendron or dendrite forms dendrite. Dendron is whole this structure. Fine branches are called dendrite. Cyton already we discussed. Now you can see here red structures. These red equal to like structures. These are called neurofibrils. Green dots, you can see these green dots are called Nissel's granule. Nissel's granule, it helps in protein synthesis, active protein synthesis. It is nothing but the RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum, RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum, plus some proteins. It helps in protein synthesis, rough endoplasmic reticulum. Axon hillock done. Then this is axon. Axon area is covered with the help of myelin sheath. This is myelin sheath, green one. And this yellow part is Schwann cell. Okay, then come to in part of this. In between two myelin sheath gap, this gap is called node of Renvier. Yes, correct. Node of Renvier. Yes. Yes. So here, node of Renvier done. Then you come to this bunch. This is also tree-like. This area is also tree-like. So it is called telodendria, not dendria, telodendria. Okay. If in biology you have the good command on words, you are expert in biology. Okay. So please, telo means terminal here. Terminal dendria, telodendria. Okay, terminal tree-like structure. Telodendria, nerve endings. These nerve endings, this part is called telodendria. These swollen ends are called synaptic knob or synaptic bunches, synaptic sole foot, synaptic knob or sole foot. This synaptic knob or sole foot, it connects to next neuron or next muscle, When it connects to neuron, it is called synapse. Neuron to neuron connection is called synapse. Neuron to muscle connection is called neuromuscular junction. Okay, so come to this. Okay, now here types of neurons. Types of neuron, very interesting pointer. Types of neuron: apolar neuron, unipolar neuron, bipolar neuron, pseudounipolar neuron, multipolar neuron. So when we have different types of neuron on the basis of dendron and axon numbers, it is called the types of neuron. Here in our topic, different types of neurons on the basis of number of dendron and axon. Okay, come to this. This type of neuron is called an axonic neuron. No axon. You see, axon absent. Axon absent, so it is called unipolar or, sorry, not unipolar, apolar or non-polar neuron. Apolar or non-polar or an axonic neuron. Anaxonic means no axon. Okay, no polarity, that's why called non-polar. And it is also called the apolar. Here, A means absence of polarity. O means not O, single polar. Here, O means absence of polarity. So, no polarity. No polarity means, what do you mean by polarity here? Here, polarity means direction. Generally, dendrons, they receive impulse and axons, they transmit impulse. But in this type of neuron, impulse will enter from anywhere and it will pass to any direction. Okay, from anywhere to anywhere. That's why called apolar neuron or non-polar neuron. Next, after this is the unipolar neuron. You see, no dendron, only single axon. It is called unipolar neuron, if visible to you. Okay, unipolar neuron. During embryonic development, our brain neurons are unipolar neurons. During embryonic development, our brain neurons are unipolar neurons. Then go to bipolar neurons. Maximum of your sensory organs, okay, it contains bipolar neurons. Bipolar neurons, they have single dendron, single axon. One dendron, one axon. So here you can see single dendron, here you can see single axon. So it receives signal or impulse from one axon, one dendron, then cyton, and cyton to telodendria. Okay, so where it is present in your body, in your brain, in your body areas, where it is present, maximum in sensory organs, eye, ear, okay, skin, sensory organs, sensory areas. Okay, and you can say retina of your eye, it is best example for bipolar neurons. Then is pseudo-unipolar neuron. Pseudo-unipolar means, pseudo means false. Pseudopodia you have heard? Yes. So pseudopodia means false limb. Here pseudo-unipolar. Pseudo-unipolar means it is having single cyton. Single cyton is having one projection, and then this projection is again bifurcated. Means exactly it is bipolar. It is receiving signal from this side and transmitting signal to this side. But from cyton, single projection out, that's what called pseudo-unipolar. Pseudo-unipolar. I think this is done to you. Where it will be found? Dorsal root ganglia. If you have old NCERT spinal cord diagram, there you will get Pseudounipolar or the dorsal root ganglia of the word. There you can find the what is dorsal root ganglia and pseudounipolar neuron. Yes, in spinal cord, simple way you can say outside of spinal cord, not exactly in spinal cord, it is outside the spinal cord area, dorsal root ganglia. Okay, so who said spinal cord? Okay, yes, Neha Gandhi, great. Just say not in spinal cord, outside to spinal cord, dorsal root ganglia. Okay, this is multipolar. What neuron we studied now, just in main the detailed diagram, that is multipolar neuron. Multipolar neuron, maximum neurons of your brain, your body are multipolar. Best area to define it, cerebrum, cerebral cortex area. This is the brain. Brain we'll discuss. So lower to this cranium, this is here the brain box, bony area is there. Just below that the brain is present. So this brain outer layer is called cerebral cortex, and cerebral cortex area contains largest number of the, or you can say maximum number of the multipolar neurons. Okay, then how neurons they work, here you can understand neurons they send signal to next neuron or next muscle with the help of telodendria. What they use the neurotransmitters to connect our whole brain, our nervous system is network of neurons. Okay, your memory formation is neuron, your thinking is function of neuron, your motor command is function of neuron. Means everything what we are doing consciously, unconsciously, okay, it is function of neuron. So dendron they send signal to cyton send signal to axon to telodendria to next neuron. It is called synapse. Here you can see myelin sheath also in detail. Now telodendria, how it is connected to next neuron or muscle, it is called synapse or neuromuscular junction. Neuron may be connected to next neuron, neuron may be connected to muscle, neuron may be connected to gland. So these are functions of neurons. How it is conducted, leave it. This is one synapse, how acetylcholine is released, and acetylcholine causes changes on next cell, and that is called synapse. Now brain and spinal cord in a quick manner we are going to discuss. Brain is your main nervous system organ connected to your spinal cord, or you can say brain extension is spinal cord. Okay, any doubt you can ask? Yes, I'll give 30 seconds, 1 minute break here. Okay, what we discussed, you can ask here. We are going to discuss just after this brain and spinal cord. Yes, Sandeep, you can ask. Yes, sure. Yes, Rukia SK. Yes, we'll repeat all these things. Here we are giving glimpse, gift. It is gift. Okay. Meghna Reddy, sorry, I can't be slow. Content is little high. You need to opt. You need to adopt this method. Okay, because when you'll come for offline, yes, things it will be fast. Okay, and in MBBS it will be super fast. So you change yourself. Yes, I'll help. I'll be slow. Don't worry. Actually, content is high, so we need to go a bit fast. Okay. Now, what is brain and spinal cord? Here you can see yes, one imaginary one animation part here. Brain you can understand. Brain extension is spinal cord. From brain and spinal cord, what connections are coming out? That is called PNS. That is called peripheral nervous system. Here you can see brain, spinal cord, and these wirings, outside wirings are called peripheral nervous system. So what is central nervous system, everyone? This is and this is. This is only central nervous system. I said no. Anatomically, this is and this is. It is anatomically your central nervous system. And what it is coming out from this left and right? Okay. All fibers from brain or from spinal cord is called peripheral nervous system. Here you can see one skull in front of you. Skull. This is called whole skull. Skull. Okay. In skull, this bony part, upper area, everyone, upper area, this part is called cranium, brain box, cranium, brain box. Connective tissue for exam, sorry, no idea. If connective tissue is not taught to you, connective tissue will not be there. If it is taught to you, then it will be there. Okay, so please, here. So this is skull upper chamber. Here, this part is called cranium. In cranium, your brain is present. This cranium is called, in simple words, brain box. This is the lower part of your skull. This opening, through this opening, your spinal cord comes down. Means this skull is this diagram is the lower view of your skull. Here you can see upper jaw, teeth you can see. This is your palate. This is your this opening is called foramen of magnum. Leave it. Okay, from this opening only spinal cord comes out, and inside this, here in this chamber, in this cut section, here this red dotted line you can see. If you will cut skull from this area, you will get this chamber, and in this chamber your brain is situated. Okay, here you can see one total complete skull. Leave it. Brain cross section, vertical section. If you'll cut, you'll see like this. Okay, brain is covered with so many layers. This is a real photograph. Yes, real photograph. When I'm saying means it is from cadaver, means dead body. In MBBS, you're going to do this by your own. When you'll go through the layers and layers of your skin here, first it will come here, then it will come to scalp. First layer it will come to scalp skin. When you'll remove it, scalp is not a single layer. It is skin with so many layers. When you'll remove scalp, then you'll get the scalp. Then you'll get one more layer, then layer, then layer. These all layers are not important to us. Okay, what is important to us? Three layers, three names. Brain is covered by dura matter, arachnoid, and pia matter. Three layers are there. Brain are mainly protected by three layers. So many layers are there. Yes, your bony cranium also. Yes, scalp also. Okay, so many layers you can see. But mainly what is important? Three layers. Three layers are dura matter, arachnoid, and pia matter. Pia matter not marked, I think here. Pia matter, it will be innermost layer. Pia matter. Pia matter. So three layers, it covers brain. So what you need to remember? Three layers, they cover the brain. Arachnoid, dura matter, pia matter. If I'll go from outer to inner, first one what it covers so it will be dura matter. It will be dura matter, then arachnoid, this one, and then pia matter, and then you'll get brain. I think this point will help you. This is done. This is just shortcut of what we are going to discuss, what we are going to study in detail in later phase. This three points clear, everyone? Okay. You see here, two brain I've kept here. One brain is no doubt from human. Okay, one brain. This brain is from. Who can answer, please, fast? Everyone. Okay, so here it is the rat brain. Don't misunderstand. This is rat brain. This is human brain. You can ask, sir, rat brain how this much big, and human brain how this much, as compared to this it is small. No, it is just, you can say, zoomed or zoom out. That's why it is looking large. Mainly what we need to understand here, this is, yes, rat brain, rat. Here you see smooth surface. Here you see more and more up downs. Here you see in human brain more and more up and downs. This up and down, it explains what? Okay, here smooth surface, here up and down. Can you explain why human brain is having more and more up and down? Why the rat brain is more and more smooth? Who'll answer? Let's see. Yes, sorry, I'm going very fast. Okay, if you listen, you'll understand. Yes, very good. Fine, Sankar. Fine, Sankar said more surface area. More surface area, more sulci and gyri, right? More sulci and gyri, more surface area, more advanced you are or more intelligent you are. So who is more intelligent, rat or human? Human, no doubt. Okay, so human more intelligent, not only due to that we are evolved. Answer is our brain is more advanced. Our brain is having more surface area due to more up and downs. More up and down, more neuron, more advanced we are. Our cerebrum is well developed as compared to other animals. It is more developed. More developed means more work, more functions it is performing. Okay, that's why we are more advanced. Okay, I think clear. Okay, sorry, it's sanskar. Fine sanskar. Sorry. Chalo. So this part explanation done. This is the vertical or sagittal section of the midbrain, mid sagittal section of brain. This area is called forebrain. This upper area, forebrain cerebrum. This is called midbrain. What I'm encircling this area is called midbrain. This is called the corpus callosum. This is called thalamus. This is hypothalamus. This is the pituitary gland. It will be attached here. Okay, don't worry if I'm going fast, means just for introduction, and what it is important that I'm explaining slowly. What I'm going fast, don't worry, it will not come in exam directly. Okay, it is just explanatory part, and videos are with you. You can repeat it, you can say it again. Here, how it works again when you'll come here, we'll discuss brain and spinal cord, we discussed. Okay, now I'll go to hormone section, very interesting one. Endocrinology. So why I'm fast, I think you understood. Okay, you people are more curious about how hormones it works, or which hormone causes what type of action in human body. So let's start. What endocrine glands or what hormone secreting glands are there in our body? Okay, first I'll classify that. Okay, so organized endocrine glands. For instance, you can leave it. You can omit this one from your understanding. We'll discuss this one also in main class. First focus here. Pituitary, all of you know. Pineal also present on top of your brain. Pineal on top of brain. Pituitary below your brain, base of your brain. Thyroid here. Okay, your neck region. Okay, adrenal on top of kidney. Okay, pancreas, okay, in the groove of intestine, here intestine, duodenum, it is present. Parathyroid, it is attached to thyroid, ventral side of, you can say, dorsal side of the thyroid gland, back side of thyroid gland. Okay, thymus, mid chest area. Gonads, testes and ovary, it is called the gonads, testes and ovary, gonads. Okay. Isthmus is connection between the thyroid gland. Yes, the isthmus is connection between thyroid gland. Two thyroid gland lobes are there, and two lobes of thyroid gland. Okay, it is connected with the help of isthmus here. This side one lobe, and it is connected with the help of isthmus. We'll discuss. Chalo. This is your brain area, hypothalamus. If you can't understand this one, focus here. This is your brain. This is called hypothalamus. Here one gland attached called pituitary. Pituitary gland, here you can see green one, here you can see pink one, red one. This green one is called posterior pituitary. Posterior means behind. This is pituitary. It is having two areas, posterior pituitary, anterior pituitary. Posterior pituitary, anterior pituitary. Posterior back, anterior front. Okay, so what it is present here, it is anterior. What it is present back to that, it is called posterior. Anterior, posterior, anterior, posterior. So anterior pituitary releases set of hormones. Anterior pituitary, front side, 5 set of hormones. Posterior pituitary, 2 set of hormones. Jump directly to hormone and the pituitary gland position. This is brain. Brain lower area is called hypothalamus. Hypothalamus one gland, it is the hanging called pituitary gland. Pituitary gland, two areas are there mainly. Again, I'll say the anterior pituitary, posterior pituitary. Okay, and this pituitary gland, it is situated in your skull, skull bone, sphenoid bone, and this cavity is called sella turcica. This cavity is called sella turcica. Cavity name Sella turcica. Bone name, sphenoid bone. Means this is your brain. Here is the skull bone, and in that skull bone, this tiny gland, it is embedded or the situated. Cavity is called, tiny cavity is called sella turcica. Bone is called sphenoid bone. Repeat, and you can refer to your NCERT book. Same lines are mentioned there. Okay, when you'll read, you'll get it. Now you go to the posterior pituitary. I'll start with posterior pituitary. Posterior pituitary releases two types of hormones, oxytocin, vasopressin. Vasopressin is also known as, this vasopressin hormone is also known as ADH. No need to write notes. Don't worry, relax. Everything it is written here. Okay, and when you want to revise these lectures, very simple. Especially for my lecture, I'm saying. I'm not saying for any other lectures, any other topics. Especially for my lecture, if required anything to write in your notes, I'll say. Okay, till now I've not said anything to write. So all my slides, video, everything I've tried to mention here only. Okay, if required, I'll mention that. Yes, note it down, write it down. So please, here ADH is also called vasopressin. Vasopressin. This is also called vasopressin. VP, I'm writing shortcut. Okay, posterior pituitary, these two hormones are released. I'm not saying secreted. It is released. It is released into blood. When it comes to blood, okay, ADH, its target organ, where it works on kidney, nephron. Nephron, you know. Oxytocin target organ is, I'll write SM, smooth muscles. I'll start explaining oxytocin. Oxytocin in mother, when one female, when one woman gives birth to baby, at the time of baby's birth, oxytocin used first function. At the time of birth, that's why it's also called birth hormone. Okay, birth hormone first. Second, it is called the fetal ejection hormone. Same, meaning is same. Fetal ejection hormone means for birth. Fetal means the baby. Ejection means coming out. Okay, it is also called milk ejecting hormone or milk let down hormone. It is responsible for milk ejection, milk coming out, not milk synthesis. Remember, oxytocin never for milk synthesis. Oxytocin never for milk synthesis. 1 minute. What you are saying, but we have to write. Okay, when you need to revise stuff or give exam, use your NCERT. Okay, and use these videos. From videos you can note down. Okay, because I'm teaching a little bit fast. Yes, required, because topic is lengthy. Okay, if I'll explain in main class, nervous system I'll explain for 8 days. Nervous system only. Nervous system 8 days I'll explain. Endocrine system 8 days I'll explain. Just think about this 16 days lecture in 1 hour lecture it is fit. So I'm giving all teachers, they're giving just glimpse. So glimpse also it requires bit in fast. So don't worry about that. Okay, relax and just enjoy. Okay, what you are learning here, enjoy that learning. Oxytocin, it works on smooth muscle. Smooth muscle, uterine muscle. Uterine muscle contraction, baby's birth first. When it acts on mammary gland, okay, milk ejection. Milk ejection, not milk synthesis. Remember everyone, okay, don't make this milk ejection. And then it is also responsible for the maternity of the parental care. Okay, parental care means when mother used to love baby, when father used to love baby, their own kids. It is called the brood or parental care. So it is also called brood hormone, BROOD, brood hormone or parental care hormone, brood hormone or parental care hormone. So it is brood hormone or parental care hormone, or also called love hormone. Mother's love for baby, father's love for baby. Then you come to this part, ADH. ADH full form is, if you want to write, you can, antidiuretic hormone. No need to say. Okay, anti-diuretic. Okay, yes, Gokul, you want to say something? Gokul T. Antidiuretic. Very good. Risvita Reddy. Very good. Antidiuretic hormone, vasopressin. Very good. Antidiuretic. Diuretic means the excess urine formation. So it suppresses excess urine formation. Antidiuretic hormone. It suppresses excess urine formation. When you are drinking less water or your body suffering dehydration, at that time you need to conserve water in your body. And which hormone it helps in water conservation? ADH. Remember, and it is released by brain, hypothalamus area. By hypothalamus, okay, stimulates, or you can say gives signal to the posterior pituitary to release this. Means ultimately neurons, they are controlling glands. Neurons, they are controlling glands. In the beginning we discussed neurons, they control gland, or hormones they control the neurons. Neurons, they control the glands. So these two hormones done. ADH target organ, nephron. What they do? Okay, they do water reabsorption. Means excess of water they reabsorb in body. So in urine, water very less. So what type of urine? Concentrated urine. Concentrated urine due to ADH secretion. ADH, when it will be released in your body? Simple answer, when we are suffering through dehydration. When we are suffering through dehydration or drinking less water. ADH done. Now same what we discussed, two hormones. Here you can see posterior pituitary. Posterior pituitary stores and release two hormones. You ask now, sir, how to write notes or how to do for notes things. This is your notes. This is your summary notes, what we discussed. Middle pituitary, no need, not middle pituitary content, it is not in your gift portion. Only go to the posterior pituitary, anterior pituitary, I'll explain. Go to posterior pituitary, time not up, okay. Time not up, 51 minutes only, that is done, okay. Wait. Posterior pituitary, pars nervosa it is also called, leave it. Posterior pituitary. Posterior pituitary, how many hormones? Oxytocin and vasopressin. Okay, oxytocin and vasopressin. Easy, everyone. Then go to the anterior pituitary. Anterior pituitary releases 5 set of hormones. And now interesting thing it is coming to. Okay, anterior pituitary releases 5 set of hormones. Not 5 hormones. I'm not saying 5 hormones. I'm saying 5 set of hormones. Number 1, ACTH from hypothalamus, sorry, pituitary. Okay, and it controls adrenal cortex. Means hormone controls hormone. Here, anterior pituitary hormones, they control other body hormones. That's why pituitary gland is also known as master endocrine gland. Why it's called master endocrine gland? Or band master of endocrine orchestra. Why it's called band master of endocrine orchestra? Because it is controlling other glands. So please here again, ACTH controls adrenal cortex. Then FSH-LH in male, in female, in male, in female. FSH-LH controls reproductive organ, testes and ovary. In female, menstrual cycle regulation under FSH-LH. In male, spermatogenesis under FSH and LH. Two hormones are there. FSH, if you can read, and LH, luteinizing hormone and follicular stimulating hormone. Follicular stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone. Follicular stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone. Okay, everyone, very good. Okay, very nice students here. Then growth hormone. Maximum of you, okay, you have heard about the growth hormone. Growth hormone, yes, it causes growth. So growth hormone from pituitary gland, and it is working on whole body, and it is responsible for your body growth. If it is secreted less, then what it will happen, we'll discuss. Okay, if it is secreted more, then what problem we'll discuss here. Then prolactin. Yes, prolactin is responsible for milk synthesis. Oxytocin we discussed. Everyone, oxytocin we discussed before. Oxytocin is only responsible for milk release, not milk synthesis. Prolactin, PRL in shortcut, is responsible for milk synthesis. And remember, prolactin only after parturition. After parturition means, okay, if mother given birth to baby, then after only prolactin it comes in circulation. Before that, no prolactin. So you can say before parturition, before giving birth to baby, or in a non-pregnant female, no chance of prolactin. Prolactin is suppressed. Only in postpartum female, one word I'm using, one scientific word here, PP. Postpartal female. Postpartum. Not postmortem. Postpartum. Postpartum means time is till 5:30. Yes, I know. Okay, just listen to me. Here in front of me, time is 55 minutes. If you are not interested in time, no problem. Leave the lecture. Okay, if 5 minutes extra, if you'll sit here, okay, no problem to you. But if you'll not sit, yes, problem to you. So you people are going to be doctor. If you can't spend 5 minutes extra, how you will maintain your things? How you will go for this goal? NEET 2027. How will you achieve that? In 5 minutes you are, sir, time up. And I'm teaching for you. Everyone, please focus. Okay, prolactin. Only in postpartal female, not in female. Postpartal female means birth done, then only. Birth done means one female given birth to baby, then only prolactin will be released from anterior pituitary. Then go to the fifth hormone, TSH, not thyroid hormone. Thyroid stimulating hormone. Thyroid stimulating hormone, it will work on thyroid gland. Prolactin, it will work on mammary gland. Growth hormone, it will work on many tissues, mean whole body. Okay, FSH, LH, it will work on testes and ovaries. Okay, ACTH, it will work on adrenal gland. And this is the result. Okay, when thyroid stimulating hormone, it will work on thyroid gland. Thyroid gland, it will release thyroid hormone. Remember, T3 and T4. Hormone name is T3 and T4. Okay, T3 and T4. Chalo, now here. So pituitary gland, anterior pituitary mainly. How many hormones we discuss? Anterior pituitary. And I'm writing anterior pituitary. How many hormones mainly? Growth hormone, ACTH, FSH, LH, TSH, prolactin, and this part you can leave it. Easy, everyone. This is summary. Go to, this is summary again. If you want anterior pituitary, what hormones? No need to see these things. No need to see. Yes, it is related to your topic only. In MBBS, it will be, means for NEET exam, it will be asked. But for gift classes, you mainly focus on this line. This line. Okay, these are the hormones. These are the target organs. These are the functions. Very simple or not? Notes ready? Yes, very big summary. Yes, it is big. Okay. With simple things, with small syllabus, you will not be doctor. If your aim is big, so yes, your studies, your portion will be very big. Okay. Growth hormone. In shortcut, if I'll say growth hormone, it is responsible for your body growth. Growth hormone, it is responsible for physical growth, mental growth, reproductive growth. In physical growth, your skeletal system, your muscles, and your visceral. Visceral means internal organs. If growth hormone is in your body, growth hormone is less secreted. If growth hormone is hyposecreted, hypo means less secreted, then it lead to dwarfism. Visible, everyone? Dwarfism is also known as ateliosis. Remember, dwarfism is also known as ateliosis. Okay, dwarfism is a disease, or you can say condition, disorder due to hyposecretion. If you don't know, sir, what is hyposecretion? Hypo means low, hypo means less, hypo means less. And if I'm writing hyper, Hyper, hyper means more, hypo means less. Easy. Low secretion of growth hormone. When? During childhood. During childhood, if it is less secreted, then it leads to stunted growth, short-heighted condition. So in these people, what is not formed properly and what is not proper? Only and only physical growth. Their brain is ill developed? No, they are mentally fit. Their reproductive capacities are completely fit. Only physical growth is stunted. So this is about when low growth hormone. Now more growth hormone, high growth hormone secretion, hyper secretion of growth hormone during childhood, during when you are chinna, and more growth hormone release, then it will lead to gigantism. These two people are very much extensively heighted as compared to these people? Yes or no? It is called gigantism. Okay, gigantism, gigantic body, big body. Okay, 8 feet, 9 feet body. Clear or not? It is called gigantism. Hypersecretion of growth hormone during childhood. Then hypersecretion of growth hormone, another disease. Hypersecretion of growth hormone during adulthood. Suppose adulthood after 12, after 16. Okay, if growth hormone is now also in high secretion, it will lead to acromegaly, hypersecretion at adulthood. Remember. Then what problem the patient will face? Their jaw, this area, it will increase more. This chin area, it will increase more. Their finger thickness, it will increase more. It is called acromegaly, and it is dangerous. Okay, these people are not going to die. Okay, of the less problem to these people, but acromegaly people, it is fatal. Fatal means chances of death. Easy, everyone. Easy. Acromegaly, clear? Acromegaly. Chal, thyroid gland. It is responsible for same thyroid hormone. But a few diseases I'll explain. This is your thyroid gland. Backside of thyroid gland, parathyroid gland. This yellow one is parathyroid gland. Thyroid gland, backside, parathyroid gland. Thyroid gland is responsible for metamorphosis. Okay, Sai. If you are in problem, if you have anything scheduled after this, leave the class, go, no problem. Don't disturb others. Okay, if I'll take 4-5 minutes extra, nothing, it will be means harm to you. If you are interested, please sit in class. If you are not, leave the class. Okay, please don't disturb others. Don't demotivate others. Others, they are interesting. They are listening to lecture. Please, everyone. So, hormone, which hormone? Thyroid hormone, responsible for metamorphosis. What do you mean by metamorphosis? Metamorphosis means okay, when tadpole larvae, okay, from tadpole stage to frog stage, adult stage, they get converted, they get transformed. This transformation is called metamorphosis. You can repeat, metamorphosis. And for metamorphosis, what is required? Thyroid hormone required. Okay, if thyroid hormone absent in frog tadpole larva, if thyroid hormone suppose missed or not secreted in tadpole larva, no metamorphosis. Tadpole, it will be tadpole. Tadpole, it will grow into large tadpole, not frog. This is axolotl larva. This is not tadpole larva. This is axolotl larva, salamander larva. Same group. It is same group, salamander amphibia group. Okay, salamander larvae is called axolotl larva, and axolotl larva, after you see gills, it is looking like big salamander, but the gills still present, means failed to metamorphize. We'll discuss again. Here you can see thyroid hormone deficiency, mainly due to iodine deficiency. If any person suffering through iodine deficiency in their diet, then thyroid gland, it swells. Thyroid gland, it enlarges. It is called goiter. This disease is called goiter, simple goiter or endemic goiter. It is due to iodine deficiency. If iodine less in body, it will lead to simple goiter. Here you can see swollen thyroid gland. Okay, then myxedema, most common problem in nowadays females. Females, they are suffering through myxedema, and you may have heard thyroid problem. Not all thyroid problems are myxedema. Remember, not all thyroid problems are myxedema. Okay, but okay, many of the thyroid problems in the female of 12 plus age of this, okay, they are suffering through the hypothyroidism, less thyroid hormone secretion. Okay, and whole body there will be puffiness, whole body there will be increased, okay, skin mass or skin, it will store more and more fat and water, so it will lead to the swelling of skin, that is called edema, and the whole disease is called myxedema. Hypothyroidism, it is due to low thyroid hormone secretion. This is also hypothyroidism, but not due to low thyroid hormone directly. It is due to iodine deficiency. Very good, many of you. Okay, myxedema done. Now one disease ta, cretinism. Cretinism ta, suppose one mother during pregnancy suffering through iodine deficiency or suffering through any hypothyroidism condition, means mother's body thyroid hormone is less, then what baby developing in mother's womb is going to suffer with cretinism. Here you can see some photographs are related to cretinismic child. Cretinismic babies, they suffer through mainly many problems, mainly two types of defects. Deaf mutism. What is deaf mutism? Deaf. Okay, they can't hear, they can't speak, because thyroid hormone, one more function, thyroid hormone is related to brain development. So in these kids, the brain not develop, not due to thyroid hormone deficiency in babies, thyroid hormone deficiency in mother during pregnancy. Okay, during pregnancy, if mother is hypothyroidic during pregnancy, I'm saying, okay, mother is not under pregnancy and hypothyroidic, okay, baby is not going to suffer. But mother is pregnant and at that time hypothyroidic, low thyroid hormone in body, it will lead to cretinism. Okay, cretinism ta mentally idiotic means low IQ. They'll not understand their surrounding. They can't hear, they can't speak. If you can't hear A, B, C, D, you can't speak A, B, C, D. It is called deaf mutism. Okay, here again deaf mute, same. Adrenal gland and pancreas. Okay, in next class, little bit we'll discuss. I think you people are not interested in class. If not interested, then don't sit in class. Sir, time over. Sir, motivation over. Okay, good. No problem for me. Okay, but it will harm you people. How it will harm? For the NEET exam to crack, you need to listen. You need to be patient. Okay, then only you can treat patients. Chalo, good. All the best. Okay, those who are interested, yes, they learn. Those who are not interested, thank you people. Okay, adrenal gland and pancreas will discuss in next class. I hope you understood. Interesting. Yes, thank you. Viswita Reddy, thank you. Bye. Bye. From next class, if you're not interested, don't join my class. No problem. Okay, not everyone they are going to be doctor. Remember, hepta in class. Okay, maintain the patient and yes, listen to lecture. Okay, chalo. Thank you. Have a nice day.